There are 30 life lessons that I've come to learn and live by that I'd like to share with you so that when we're blessed to be in our 60s, we can look back and know that we lived a fulfilled life. You just gotta do it scared. Number 1, no one is coming to save you. I know I had to hit it with hard ones, but that is one of the major lessons I learned in realizing that if I wanted a life, I had to get up and build it for myself. So when I realized it, picked up my bags and on I went. Build the life that you desire for yourself. Number 2, don't share your goals. And it's not because of the reason that you typically hear. See, this is something I notice about me. When I have an idea and I am surrounded by amazing friends. But here's the thing, I get so excited that when I share the idea with my friends, subconsciously, it feels like I've achieved the goal. It's kind of crazy. And my friends are like, yeah, Rosie, of course, if anybody's gonna do it, who's gonna do it? You gonna do it. But the crazy part is after the conversation, it's like an energy has left and it has like reduced out of me. And it's like, I'm no longer excited to pursue that project any longer. So what I found myself doing in the past is I'll do my due diligence on the idea. I'll have to keep it to myself. I know that my loved ones, my friends, my sisters really want to see me succeed, but I have to see it through first. Just like even this project, this channel right here, I had to launch first with a couple videos before I shared out my friends and they were blown away. But if I had continuously told them, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, they're gonna give me that positive support and energy, which you should be surrounding yourself with people who want better for you in the first place. But for me, I've noticed that it is better for me to put in, apply the pressure, take that action, and then turn around and kind of be like, look at what I did. And my friend's like, oh, yay. So there has to be something to it where you have to put in the pressure. You have to take the action first before you go sharing that idea so you can see it through. Is that something that happens to you? Let me know in the comments. Number 3, stop complaining. As a matter of fact, your friends want me to tell you that you're complaining too much. Every restaurant, there's a problem. This car, there's a problem. This job, the boyfriend is not even boyfriending. Hey, they're tired. They're tired because you're always complaining, but you're not even taking action to change the life that you do not want. Rain falls on everybody, but the season does not last. Number 4, check in with yourself. I call it homeostasis checkup. Yeah, your sis has a little science background. 10 years from today, do you want to be exactly where you are right now? Do you want to be living where you're living? Do you want to drive the car that you're driving? Do you want the experience that you're currently having right now? Yes, then keep on keeping on. No, then set intentional goals to change it. Number 5, fear. What exactly are you scared about? Write it down. The crazy thing about fear is when you are able to bring it down to paper, it almost solves half of the problem because now you're able to see and actually conceptualize what it is that might be holding you back and preventing you from taking the action and live the life that you truly desire. Number 6, be selfish. Especially for my ladies, be selfish. I made the decision to leave a cultural expectation of what success was supposed to be like as a doctor, as a nurse, all great careers, but if it's not for you, do not pursue it. And I pursued entrepreneurship. I looked for a problem to solve. It took a while, but I've since figured it out and come up on top, if I may say. Everybody who thinks they know what's good for you, the path that you're supposed to be on, they all will be okay. I always say that God only gives vision to you for a reason and for a purpose. Pursue that wholeheartedly. 7, manage your emotions. Sis, I'm still working on this. Every bad decision we've ever made was an emotional decision. See, I'm the baby gal in the family, okay? And when I didn't get my way, okay, I'm out here, oof. But my older sister, she would look at me and be like, are you done? Shout out to older sisters. Shout out to my older sister. And shout out to all older sisters out there. She's definitely taught me how to manage my emotions. 8, don't allow your history to dictate your new beginnings. 9, success is not a destination. And for somebody who has gone on the entrepreneurial journey and built a successful portfolio, I can tell you that you have to find joy in the now and on the path. Because if not, what's gonna tend to happen is you're gonna always be chasing the next thing, the next thing. You hit that goal, it's not gonna be enough for you. You want the next thing, and you're never going to feel fulfilled or feel completely successful. 10, it's okay to quit your job. It's okay to pivot. Be the pivot queen. As a matter of fact, when I'm done here, I might go be a modern day farmer. I've got the tech experience with AI and analytic solutions, and I'm passionate about food deserts and where food comes from. Hey, might as well get into the space and create change. If I want to, pivot, but focus on one thing at a time. I think one of the key reasons why my portfolio is successful is because I had no other choice. I had to zone in and focus on just that one thing. Focus on one thing at a time to be able to see enough success so that you can in turn enjoy the fruits of your labor. 12. Your friends don't know how to deal with your mental health. Figure out what you need and take care of yourself sooner, now, rather than later. 13. There has to be a point in your life. I feel like once we hit 30, it's just like, you just gotta be like, you know what? F it. I'm going to be who I am completely in my personality, in my truth. I'm going to bring that into my workspace. I'm going to bring that into just who I am. And that is so powerful because you don't have to be on. You don't have to turn on a certain persona that fits a cultural norm. It reaches a certain point. You just have to stand and be like, I'm just going to be myself. If you like it, great. If you don't, that sounds like a you problem. By the way, I got my first hater comment. I can't find it though. He wrote boring and I commented, speak nicer to yourself. But yeah, someone says you're not relevant yet until you get haters. So we're officially relevant. And that brings me to number 14. There is enough hate in the world. Do not hate on yourself. Don't talk poorly to yourself. The voice in your mind, honey, speak graciously, speak kindly to yourself. Mind the way you talk about yourself to yourself. Wisdom. 15. Be so vocal about what you like and what you do not like. Folks are not mind readers around here, okay? Express yourself. You can change your life very quickly, both in the negative and the positive. In under a year, I went from barely making ends meet at barely like $12 an hour to over 6 figures in income because I built specific skills that allowed me to be able to do that. Because I understood that the more valuable you are in the marketplace, the more the marketplace will pay you. And that brings me to number 17. The only way to make more money that will stay with you is to become more valuable in the marketplace. If you desire to make more money, what are the skills that you need to be able to move you from the level that you are right now on to the next? For me, it was doubling down on my sales skills. It was understanding the gifts that I had and how I could leverage it in the marketplace for me to be paid a good rate. And 18 is explore your gifts, especially if you feel lost and you feel like there's just so many things that you can do. Even if you're overwhelmed with ideas, here's what you should do. Do one of them. Just pick one, only one, because here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna quickly realize like, oh no, honey, I don't like this. Or you're gonna be like, let me explore this some more. But it's a really good way for you to be able to cross down that list and zone in on what it is that you want to pursue that is beneficial to you. 19, live below your means. There's no need to impress anybody. And as a matter of fact, everybody cares more about themselves anyways. 20, invest in yourself. Take the class. Pay for the coach, read the book, listen to the book. I like to listen to books. But you're an asset. Invest in yourself. 21, fail forward. Most people who are doing what you would like to do are actually not as smart as you are. But one thing about them, they're not scared to fail. So fail forward, take that first action. Because if you don't take that action, how are you gonna know how to pivot? How are you gonna meet the destiny helpers, the people that are supposed to help propel you to your next step? Take that step and fail forward. That's the only way you're going to learn to be able to achieve the goals that you desire for yourself. 22, you don't need to do any more research, honey. You don't need to do any more research. I know you've done enough research. Take action. Take action so that you can be informed to be able to know how to pivot. 23, when someone shows you who they are, not tell you who they are, when they show you who they are, you gotta believe them. 24, know your worth. From relationships to jobs, you deserve to experience something amazing in this time that we're gifted to be on this earth. It reminds me of this one tenant that I have. All my tenants love their home. They've never had anything like it. But this one tenant, she describes her living in the home as the best experience she's ever had. And it shows in how she takes care of the home too. You deserve many beautiful experiences. Know your worth. And when you get a job, make sure you negotiate. Can you believe I spoke to a girlfriend recently and we were here just like celebrating, jumping all on the phone, going crazy because she just landed a new role. And I'm that girlfriend that's like, you tax them on the price, right? And she was like, no, this is great. I'm like, honey, they're about to work you. You need to come with the tax. You show them that you're excited for the role, but honey, the number needs to go up. You should always negotiate a salary when you are offered a job. It's not by chance that they gave you the job. They saw you as a fit for that role. It has to come with a little tax on it, okay? 25, be conscious of who you're becoming. I think it was Jim Rohn who said that. And now that I've gone through the wahala of building a portfolio that's profitable, I get what he meant by that. When he said, set a goal to become a millionaire, not because of the million that you will have, but because of the person you'll become along the journey during that process. Be aware of who you're becoming on your journey of success. 26, separate the act of making money from the need to get a job to creating value to make money. This will do a few things. It will allow for you to be financially secure, but also allow for you to explore jobs and careers that is more fulfilling to what you desire and what you want. 27, give and invest in others and do it with no ulterior motives. It's quite transformative to be in a position where you are able to cover someone's groceries or teach them a skill to help them move up in life. And life is funny how your reward tends to come in tenfold. 28, if you're looking forward to retirement, honey, you are doing it wrong. Life is not about waking up, going to work, repeating this cycle, especially if you're not fulfilled, and do nothing about it. Your career should be explorative. It should challenge you, but you should be excited to take on the challenge. It should be impactful. And one of the ways you're going to be able to do this is by starting to invest in yourself. And that brings me to 29, invest wisely, invest slowly. I can't stress this enough. You're going to lose your money. Speaking from somebody who has lost a lot of money, but has also gained because I learned. Invest wisely, invest slowly. Invest in real estate, invest in land. Someone said they're not making land anymore. And land is always going to be valuable. And 30, surround yourself with people who constantly show you love through all the phases and transformation of who you are. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next video.